I love doing that shit for some reason, and I don't know why. It's just obviously I still got the cats, both of them. My friend said she can't get them right now because she's going through some things and she's in the process of moving. So I don't mind watching the cats. It's just I don't want to get attached to them, and I'm trying so hard not to get attached. And despite what Lucy does, as far as like clucking shit up and clucking me up, she's still cute. That wasn't cute. Well, yeah. Let's get to it. Sup? Oh.
I started my new job at Will Rogers Airport.
Right.
I say new job, but I was really just moved to a different airline. Working on the same ramp agent position. Now I have to tell you that I have a crippling fear of heights. And my least favorite part of being ramp agent is when I have to climb in a cargo bin or rear loading plane because it's about 20 feet above the ground.
Wow.
The first thing is it was raining. Not just light raining, but pouring rain with a few scattered lightning flashes and random power surges.
Wow.
Every now and then, we have dead bodies transported in cargo bins.
What? How do you just say that nonchalantly? Like, that's crazy as cluck. Every now and then, we get some dead bodies. That's like me working at Chipotle, right? And I get like the chicken from the walk-in big ass refrigerator to cook it on the grill, and I open up the box and it's live chickens in the box. Every now and then, we get some live chickens, What?
This was one of those occasions, and tonight was my lucky night apparently because my manager told me I was throwing this plane. Throwing me, I was pulling a cargo out of the bin. It was the last plane for the night, and wasn't very much cargo besides the body. My coworker John pulled the ramp loader to the plane and raised it up so I can walk up to the conveyor belt to enter the bin. About 4 other coworkers come over with a baggage tug for the cargo. I say to everyone in a louder than normal tone because the rain was loudly smacking the metal shell of the airplane.
You gotta do that? Them two bitches can't do it themselves? Sus. In cahoots. Sus hoots. That's your lie. You're lying. You're lying. You're capping. You're capping. I'm not doing it. Why can't y'all do it?
I hope y'all are ready. I'm not trying to be out here all night.
What I'm saying.
John laughed and said, "Don't worry about it. Maybe you can find a new friend in there."
Yeah, alright.
In reference to the bodies.
Who jokes like that?
I didn't think it was funny, but I chuckled and told him to shut up and let's get going. I climbed into the small and cramped space and sat in the bin as far from the human-sized white cardboard box as I could. Wow. And pulled my phone out of my pocket to select a playlist to listen to while I broke the bin. I find a good one and I start working. The conveyor belt moves at a snail's pace, and you have to wait until they scan each individual package, so I can't just throw them as fast as I want to get out of there. About 10 minutes into it, I'm getting closer and closer to this box, and my music stops playing.
Wow.
I've had earbuds that short out when they get wet. So in the front of my mind, I automatically assume that the rain somehow got on it.
Or the earbuds could have just stopped playing because it got me on spirits and shit. Just saying. You alright? You good, Lucy? Lucy, you good? I'm starting to think Lucy's name is not Lucy. No matter how many times I say Lucy, no matter how many times how I say it and when I say it, she don't ever respond. What?
And I just needed to shake a little water out of them. But they were bone dry. I checked Spotify to see if it was a glitch or a problem with the app. And I see I have an unread text.
What?
Did I get a notification and forget in the midst of my rap fuel baggage handling? The way my phone is set up, when I get a message, it will tell you who it is from, but it won't display the message. You have to access them and read it. The message was from an unknown number, which was odd because very few people have my number. I clicked the notification and I read the message, and all it said was hi. I sent a text back and I said, who is this? My phone displayed that whoever sent the message saw mine immediately after it's sent.
Can y'all stop? Can y'all stop? I'm in productions right now. I don't know if they're play fighting or what. I mean, they're two female cats, so I don't, they could have something going on. They could be sisters, I don't know. Question. Okay, so obviously, Lucy was looking at me dead in my eyes. That was so weird for like 3 seconds. Okay, question. I know this is off topic, but okay, so obviously, human beings, they can. You got what? Straight, gay, transsexual. I don't really know the rest of that. But gay, right? Which I'm cool with. It's just can animals can they be gay? I don't know. I mean, the heart. I would think so. I mean, because it's love at the end of the day. So the heart wants what the heart wants. I guess just because the heart is in a different form, it's in an animal, probably doesn't mean nothing. So it's like, if you have a heart, you got love. So I would think, animals could be gay. I don't know. Just saying. I don't know. Oh, they're like laying next to each other, but like they're curled up. Why did I do that?
I waited and no response. I started my playlist back up and got back to my job. Shortly after, a crash of thunder that was so loud the plane shook made me jump at first, but I quickly rationalized it.
Yeah. Well, I'm jumping out that what did you call it? A cargo thing? Out that thing. I'm jumping out that, and then one of them two bitches that's watching me from outside can go inside of the thing I was just in while I be 6 miles out somewhere safe. Just saying.
And returned to work. I noticed the conveyor belt was no longer moving. I yelled to John, what the hell is going on up there?
John,
I didn't stop. He told me to sit tight. They're going to drop off this load. I think to myself, where else am I going to go? About 1 minute later, it got cold. Like I could see my breath cold. I wrote it off as just a cold front.
Really?
I reach over for some stranger's luggage to lean on while I wait. As I look over for a bag to grab, Lightning went across the sky, and I saw a quick flash of a little boy, 11, maybe 12 years old, sitting on a white box,
Fuck.
staring at me with this eerily happy smile,
Long,
and
man.
his head turned slightly to the side.
Wow.
My heart sunk and I froze, never taking my eyes off that box for what felt like hours. I was startled by the replacement conveyor belt starting up right next to the plane. I darted to the moving conveyor, crawling as fast as I could, trying to keep my balance and panic at the same time. I hit the ground and looked at John and said, "Nope, I'm done. You're gonna have to go in there." I didn't want to explain exactly what I saw, but John knew something scared me. So he asked me what was wrong and who was it. I stuttered a little bit, and I walked away before I could say anything. Then I got a new text message notification that I heard loud and clear this time. A response from an unknown sender saying, "It's your new friend."
No. Like hell it is. Like head my ass.
This incident took place in my old house in the winter of 2013.
In the middle of nowhere.
Me being 12 years old. My mom had gone on a vacation to visit her friend in Bakersfield, California, leaving us home alone. My sister Aurora, who was the oldest at 21, would be watching us, as well as my brother Austin, 19 back then. Austin and Aurora had come back from a local gas station to grab some snacks, hot dogs, hamburgers, slushies, candy, and chips, and as well as Austin getting a pizza from Little Caesars, as we were going to watch a football game that night. It was December 15th, 2013, when it was pitch black out.
Right.
The game being either the third or fourth quarter. Even over the commentator and the loud sounds coming from the TV, we could hear a faint yet very slight scratching sound coming from the garage.
Wow.
It sounded like our cats were scratching the wood in the garage, or maybe one of the dogs. Addison, my little sister, was looking around for the dogs and cats when she found them in the basement, all resting in either our billiard room or the 2 bedrooms we had down there. Addison came upstairs and told us, and we were pretty reasonably shaken. The scratching continued, and it only made us feel more unsettled. Austin and Aurora looked pretty shaken when we heard a loud collapsing sound in the garage. It sounded like someone climbed up the ladder to our storage area, went through all of our boxes, and shuffled them around. It was when it hit us. Bailey, my other sister, turned off the TV, while Allie, another one of my sisters, went to go turn off the lights. Addison hid in one of my basement bedrooms. Allie hid behind the china cabinet in our other basement bedroom.
Every last one of the mother cluckers are clucking up to the max. I would have already had my Adidas. All I would have had done, all I would have all I would have had to do, or all I would have, wait, hold on. English was not it was like my least favorite subject in high school. All I would have had to do, all I would have had to, no, it's not coming out. Like I'm thinking the right sentence, not sentence, but it's not coming out. All I would have, no, okay. I would have had my Adidas on, right, whole time. And then all I would have, I don't know why that part is not coming out. All I would have to, it's not coming out. Pause. It's not coming out. Like, it's here, but it's not coming out. All I would have, I don't know. It's not, I don't know why it's not coming out. I don't know why. Basically, I would have just have to tie my, even if I say that, it's not coming out. I don't know what the hell is going on with here and here. I don't know. But my Adidas would have already been on. I would just have to have tied them tight. Does that make sense? Probably not. Oh, hopefully y'all know what I'm trying to say. And then after I would have tied it real tight, I would have got the hell on. Y'all could have just stayed in there, hide, do whatever, but you could have did your best hiding in that house, but eventually y'all was gonna get found and get clogged up, but not me.
I was hiding under my bed.
Wow.
Aurora and Bailey were hiding behind me.
Wow. Oh my God. You hiding underneath that bed, you might as well be on top of the bed. I can clearly see you. From head to toe. That's ridiculous. You're a cluck ass. Dumbass. Like, how many types of asses are there? You got cluck ass. Wait, you got cluck ass. You got a ass. You got a head ass. You got a stupid ass. You got a dumb ass. Ass. Face ass. All that. Like, if there's something in the house messing with the dogs and cats, and that thing or person comes out that room and goes into your room and sees you hiding underneath the bed. I mean, wait, no, I said it backwards. And they come into your room, they're gonna clearly see you. If they don't see you, then either they're playing or they're just blind. Cause how do you just miss a human? How do you miss a whole person? Oh.
Parents' bed. Then someone opened the door to our house and slammed it shut. It was a man. The man said in a gruff voice, walking into the bedrooms, "Aurora,
What?
Austin, Allie,
Hell no,
Bailey,
yeah.
Elijah, Addison, I would like to give you some candy." He also said our full names at one point.
How does he know y'all?
He somehow knew our middle names. The man started pounding on the 3-bedroom doors and screaming that he had a bunch of candy canes, and he just wanted to spread Christmas cheer. Austin jumped on the man from behind, and he actually had a huge kitchen knife. Austin managed to stop him from stabbing or cutting him. The cops arrived a minute later, and the man was still in Austin's possession. Austin had left him for maybe 20 seconds, and when he went back in the hallway, the man was gone.
Really?
We heard the front door shut, and Austin never caught the guy. Unfortunately, however, the story doesn't even end yet. One day, when I was 15, I was walking home from school with Addison and Bailey. Aurora and Austin and Allie had all moved out by then. I opened the front door to see everything shifted around, and the whole house was trashed. We found this incredibly odd, and even more, that it was a terrible foul smell coming from our basement. And 5 of our dogs, Rocky, Roscoe, Petey, Coco, and Bingo, were all clawing at the basement door. I opened the door since Rocky, Coco, and Bingo were all German Shepherds. They weren't scared as Petey and Roscoe were golden retrievers and they were petrified. Rocky went down first. He was acting very brave, and then he looked in the basement bedrooms and started barking. Our basement bedrooms are like this. One is off in the billet room, and there's a door at the back of the room leading to another basement bedroom. One was our guest room / office, and the other room was a storage room that was formerly our playroom. But Rocky was actually barking into our storage room.
Wow.
Bailey and Addison were upstairs cowering, while me and Rocky were downstairs in the storage room scavenging around the room.
Man, your whole family is clubbed. Your whole family got the club gene. And your dogs and cats have the club gene too. Because it's like dogs and cats can sense danger. They can sense cluckness. So why the hell aren't your pets already 6 miles out? Why are they still in there? You're forcing them in there. You're forcing them to stay in the house. And that's clucked up.
I turned on the fan and the light. Then I hear, "Elijah, come down here, please."
Wow.
I jumped, and the man from that one night in December stood up with a knife. Rocky pinned the guy to the floor. biting him profusely. I screamed for Addison or Bailey to call the cops, and they arrived in 5 minutes while Rocky was on top of the man. He was arrested and had been responsible for several crimes. I had forgotten about both incidents for a while, and we actually moved out of that house a few days ago, which was June 11th, 2020. And when we were actually looking at the house for a last look, Bailey looked at the wall behind the china cabinet in the guest room and screamed. There was old carved blood into the wall that said, "I will come back." I will forever be grateful toward Rocky and Austin, both saving our lives. And Coco unfortunately died in August 2017 due to lymphoma. This incident will forever haunt me, and I hope we never see that man again. And I fear he will come to our new house, and he was sentenced to 12 years.
Yeah, no, he's definitely coming. He's definitely breaking out. Or if he doesn't break out, 12 years? Really? That's it? That's, wow. Yeah, no, he's definitely coming back. I don't know if he's going to break out or he's just going to come back after the 12 years. But he most definitely is going to come back and he's going to find y'all because, yeah, wow, my nose is just wow. Because y'all are cluck asses. Like y'all are a cluck family. So it's only natural for this guy, for the guy to, you know what I mean? To sense where you all are currently at now. And then with him having that sign, "I will come back." I mean, that's cool. Just know I'm not going to be there. I'm not. Just saying. And it's crazy as hell because maybe I missed something in the last story, but it's crazy as hell how he came out the room and said everybody's name. First and last, and in a little bit of the middle name. But how does he know everybody's name? Like I said, maybe I missed something, but that's hella sus. That means somebody in that family was in cahoots. Because how do you just know somebody's first and last name like that? That's crazy as hell. But yeah, in the first story with them dead bodies, man, there's no amount of money in the world for you to pay me to do a job like that. Especially after I see a ghost. I like 100% see a ghost. Nope. No. There are certain jobs that I would just never do, ever. And this is one of them. The other one is like, I can't really name all of them off the top of my head, but another one is working at a cemetery. Nope. Nah. Or working somewhere where it's either a dead body, spirits, or anything paranormal. So, yeah. Any other job I basically can do, just not that. Now, I mean, you can just make sure you got your Adidas on, because if you don't have your Adidas on, then you'll be bound to be clucked. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy.